movies, television shows, and video games portray the world and society to the viewer as that's how everyday life is. And the cultivation theory it's a theory to prove that television and that you as an audience will realize how television exposes the world to you. So me being curious on what happens when you watch a lot of television, I decided to do research on this theory. And by exploring the idea of the cultivation theory, you'll comprehend how this theory can apply to a lot of people. So first, I will mention who created the theory and what it means. Then I will inform you about the effects it has on the television viewers. So let's look at the theorist and understand why he decided to come up with this theory. So in order to get a better understanding of the cultivation theory, first you have to know who George Gardner is and why he got the idea of that theory. So I'm gonna have So George Gardner was a professor in many different universities, for example, the University of Southern California, the University of Illinois, and Rome, and many other places. And he was a professor of communications, so which is one of the reasons why he wanted to see how television would make people, like how it would affect them. And well, he ended up doing research because he thought that television was the main source of American culture, like how storytelling would be told. So he wanted to see if what people saw on TV, that's what they would actually believe. And I just informed you about who George is and why he started the actual theory, and now I will talk about the theory and the effects it has on the viewers. The cultivation theory, according to communicationstudies.com, is like, for example, TV shows a lot of violence. So when people see that, they tend to gain the fear that once they go outside into the real world, that's gonna happen to them once they go outside. And this is basically known as the mean world syndrome, meaning that people get afraid of the real world. And according to the University of Kentucky, the overuse of TV is making a fearful world. Like I said, people are scared of a lot of things just because of what they see on TV. And also, a lot of people believe that they can do what they see on TV, and they try to do it once they go out. But I just informed you about the effect on viewers, and now I will explain how the theory is put into two different groups of viewers. So according to the University of Maryland, George did two groups to specify the two different types of viewers, and one of them is heavy watchers, which is people who watch more than 4 hours a day, and light watchers, who are people who watch TV less than 2 hours a day. And George predicted that heavy watchers would be the ones that would have a greater fear of the real world. So he conducted surveys, and he has both of the heavy watchers and the light watchers the same questions. And some of the questions were, what were the chances of them getting involved with violence, and if they had a fear walking alone at night, and if they perceived the activity of the police, and if they had mistrust of people. The heavy watchers answered that they had a higher involvement of being being involved with violence, and they had a bigger fear walking alone at night. and they believe that society was involved with the police, and they didn't trust many people. While the light TV watchers, they answered the complete opposite of what the baby watchers answered. So I just informed you on the cultivation theory and how it explains effects TV has on people. And now I hope that you have a better understanding of what the cultivation theory is and what it is said that TV does to people, and I explained who George Gerbner is, and how he started the theory, and what the theory is, and how it affects viewers, and the two types of viewers. So the world can be seen as a movie to many people, and they might think that's the only way that it is seen by everyone else as well.